I'm the target. You ain't, don't miss that target. No exclusive, ain't gonna be doing what Apple and Walmart did. You shopping at Amazon or you boycotting? You posting on Instagram? That's Meta, boy, stop it. Y'all know Google owns YouTube. You picking and choosing and politicking as usual. They didn't deep for narratives, it's embarrassing. They running up characters, had to bring back up Capital. My buddy took a check, I ain't even mad at him. The longer that check, signing non-disparaging, I'm the one they can't control. Y'all better be glad it's him. I'm the one they can't control. You better be glad it's him. $500 million back in the community. That's just good math for him. I don't listen to Twitter activists. They type and I laugh at them. There's really no comparison. I check my stats again. I'm bringing folks home to their family. Laws get passed this him. You would like it or not. He don't do no ass kissing. Ex-drug dealer. You might not like the packaging, but my presence is the president. My gift is rapping. Oh shit!
It's the Drizzy Morgan Show.
Welcome back to where real conversations meet culture, accountability, and humor. He goes by the name of Drizzy Sackafet Freckles.
And he goes by the name of Morgan Cornelius Heights.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dons and donettes everywhere. This is episode 131 of the Drizzy Morgan Show. Show. Big up our cameraman extraordinaire, Jojo Montana the Great, wherever you are. Salute. Shout out to Keisha. Big up yourself, brethren. Speak soon. Shout out to our day ones. Shout out to our newcomers. If you've just subscribed, welcome. And if you've been here from day one, it's all love. We're here again for another episode. Don't forget, people, we are on all relevant DSPs platforms. That's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Amazon Music. And do us a favor, if you're watching on YouTube, click the like button. And if you're watching from your mobile phone or tablet, hit the hype button as well. It helps the channel perform better and introduces us to new audiences. Well, welcome, people. We're back. Another week. I can see the man here in their shades.
Yo, I just landed back in the city. Just landed back in the city.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
where were you?
Suitcase. My suitcase handles bus and thing.
Oh, damn.
All right.
You just been on the movements.
All right. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, people. Let's talk, Frex. Yeah, we decided. We had a conversation during the week, and we knew that this weekend was going to be a weekend packed with talking points, packed with entertainment, and obviously, as Whole Ventures, we had to address this, and we had to. Unfortunately, I had to sit back and watch it happen in New York, but I could only wish to have been there. What we're talking about, people, we're talking about the 3 days that Jay-Z performed at where was the concert held?
So it was in the Bronx where it all started. All started, the Boogie Down Bronx, and then it was at the newly refurbished Yankee stadiums, the world famous New York Yankee stadiums.
Yep.
I made the Yankee hat more famous than the Yankees did. And we was shout out to King Jaffe Joe, man. He was in Stan. What did he say? Was he like 103 or something like that?
103.
He was at Stan, 103. At the
he was he was over there. See? Yeah. Oh, hold on a minute. Wait. What's going on there? Okay. You flew out there over the weekend.
King Jaffe Joe and I were in the same establishment,
What's going
and
on?
man,
Oh,
I'm
wait,
gonna let you finish before I start giving my shout outs, man. I'm gonna let you finish. You know what I mean?
Is King Jaffe Joe a whole Avenger?
I don't want to speak for another man. All I know was King Jaffe Joe hit me up and said, "Yo, are you rolling tonight?" I said, "Player, I'm there. Where you at?"
Right.
And then he said he's in stand 103 or something like that. I said, "Bro, I'm in 101, stunt 101, baby."
See it there?
And yeah, but I'm gonna let you finish, sir.
No, man. Well, there's more to talk about then if that's the case. Let's just get into it, man. First night. The New York takeover happened. Jay-Z performed, and obviously he had themes for every night over there. The first night was basically the beginning. Yeah.
Where it all started, 25th of June, 1996, baby.
Can I just say,
bro, old. Go ahead.
Can I just say, Freckles?
Please say,
bro, Hovey's catalog is super deep, and we know this. We know how many albums he's had out, but when things like this happen and he starts to perform all his records, you think to yourself, "Wow, this guy," and he has a lot of music, and he's established himself so well. But I feel like this moment is clearly a reminder of who the best is and who the greatest of all time is. As far as I'm concerned, the greatest of all times is Jay-Z, aka J-Hova, aka Hove, Young Hove, aka the homie, big homie, aka Jigger Man. He's the guy, like he is the man, and I'm so happy to have been a bystander, checking in every day, seeing who's been there at the concert, seeing what songs he performed. Yeah, man, I what a catalog. So let's start with it, man. He opens up the concert with "Can't Knock the Hustle."
Now you got to put this into perspective, right? Now we all know "Can't Knock the Hustle."
Yeah.
Reasonable Doubt.
Yeah.
Says "Can't Knock the Hustle" featuring the Queen, as we call her, of the Queen
of R&B.
Yeah,
soul and R&B.
Yeah, man. But we just, you know what? We're not even putting them in boxes anymore. We're just saying queens. We're not even putting them in genre boxes anymore. Just queens. Yeah.
Say nothing.
Now, Miss Mary J. Blige has a residency in Las Vegas.
Right.
So contractually, she was unable to appear at Jay-Z's concert.
Is that the situation?
Right. Okay.
Right.
Now, that news kind of broke out near to when the gig was about to start, right?
Yep.
But there were some people a bit confused, like, where's Mary? And understandably so. But, I've never seen Hov perform that song without Mary if Mary's available. Like, Mary always pulls up. Then you start seeing, you got to pay attention to key details. And I know you got good eyes, just like me. When it comes to the opposite sex, we pay attention to certain things. Mary likes certain footwear. She likes them nice heel, like the knee-high boots, just hugging the thighs. So the thickness is just hanging out. Let's not get distracted. I did not think, well, who could he have sing Mary's parts if Mary's not there?
Right.
And then again, you have to remind yourself, what use is it if your partner is an entertainer, if your partner's not going to pull up and do you a solid when you need a solid to be done?
Right.
So you went for Hov, you went for Jay-Z, you went for Mr. S. Carter, you went for William H. And then Beyonce comes out. Okay, well, whatever you paid for the ticket, it's covered now, isn't it? Whatever you paid for the ticket is covered.
Facts. Yep. It's job done. Job done, bro.
You may continue, sir. You may continue.
You like what could? It's crazy. Like You go to perform. Mary J. Blige can't make it contractually. It's okay. We got Beyonce. No problem. No problem at all. It's all right. It's all right.
I wait to
We
see.
keep it
Oh,
moving.
I got the couple. What a thing.
Crazy.
And she mixed it with the she mixed it with the remix.
Yeah.
And then she mixed in the Fool's Paradise version as well. Because you know that one knocks, that gives it a next type of feel to it. And it's just like, wow, like, but you know, sorry, sir. Don't want to interrupt you, please. Carry on.
No. What a surprise that we had when Nas stepped out onto the stage and performed. Seeing them together was absolutely fantastic to see them two together. The two of the greatest standing side by side. We know the discrepancies and the things that they've had, the battles that they've had between each other. Nas, Jay, came together, stood on stage. I saw like the outfit was cold-blooded. Like Nas is in the Timbs representing New York. At the moment, you can't go wrong. New York is just the way that everything's just been put together with obviously
Dixon 5, baby.
Yeah, being championships and just having Nas standing right next to you. Like, what can you do? What do you do when that happens?
Yeah, but this wasn't your standard, oh, I'm a pop out. And, you know, this was like Nas came and I put this up. I did a little prediction post about certain things I think might happen.
Yeah.
And this was one of them. I was like, yo, Nas might come out and do Dead President's hook and then do a little 1-2 set. So he comes out, he does the hook, because that's where, you know, I sampled your voice, you was using it wrong, you made it a hotline, I made it, but we don't do that no more. That's done. Yeah. We don't perform that no more. That's a wrap. Throw that in the bin. That's over. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he does that. The place is pandemonium. It's pandemonium, crazy. Bro. I think you could have put that on the poster and it would have been crazy. But the fact that no one actually, Tidal put out a playlist that was curated by Nas of his favorite Jay-Z songs. I think it's like 30 Deep or something like that. And I think where I'm from was like I'm not saying that's his favorite one, but I think that was like the first one out of the list. Yeah. And I was like, that's interesting. That's dope. Nas has curated his favorite Jay-Z songs in a playlist. I thought, all right, cool, that's dope. But I was like, yo, that'd be crazy. So he comes at Dead Presidents and does his, because he's Jay sampled him for the hook, right?
That's right.
The New York State of Mind beat kicks in. And then I want to say Jay-Z carried on rhyming Dead Presidents over that beat, or Nas started rapping. And then what happened, it then changed to Where I'm From beat, and Nas kept rapping New York State of Mind, and Jay-Z's ad-libbing him all this time. And then the beat stays on, it switches back to New York State of Mind, and then Jay-Z starts rapping Where I'm From over that beat. And Nas is then ad-libbing Jay-Z, and it's like, I think Nas has said Where I'm From is probably his favorite song of Jay-Z, I think. So I think that's why they did that song.
It's one of my favorites, bro. It's one of my favorite records, man.
Hey, you two, just make a group and let's do a quick little worldwide tour, man. Let's just do a quick thing.
Let's talk about someone who clearly me and you did not know was going to turn up to the show on that first night, Jaz-O.
The originator, Jaz-O. Non-great.
Jaz-O. I couldn't believe seeing him pop out on the stage and go, this is the guy that helped me craft what I am today. And he's standing on stage and I'm just like, wow. And obviously Jay-Z's giving him his praise and his adulations about how he got to this point now. And obviously I feel like they had some differences in the past.
They did. Even Jaz-O with his whack ass. That was on some song. I can't remember what it is. I think it's the song where it's like where Jay was talking about I made everyone millionaires. And Beans would tell you if he wasn't in his feelings. I think it's in that song he says about. But there's a bar you can search for it where he calls Jazz, even Jazz whack ass. But that's the guy who presented the world to Jay-Z. Yeah. That's the guy who allowed Jay-Z to fly to London back in those days.
That's right.
So for Jay-Z regardless of the status he holds, to be like, right, I'm doing this. It's only right I bring out the guy. And he said it himself. Yo, if anyone deserves props for me being on this stage right now, you got to give it to this young man right here. And it's like, yeah, man. You see when you just can't forget where you come from, bro. You just can't forget where you come from. And that was just great.
100% Frex. And just remind me when later on down the line in this conversation, how many friends that Hove still has around him. If you think about how many people came to his aid to perform some of his greatest records, so a lot of the industry was there, not just on stage but in the crowd, and I respect that. Do you know what I mean? With the way that Drizzy has ascended, and still,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Bro, put this in context, right? I don't care. I don't care what happens moving forward. All I know is that we saw a 3 day, we saw 3 nights, Friday to Sunday, of a guy celebrating an album that is 30 years old.
30 years. Wow.
30 years old. There's some people who haven't been on the earth long enough. They haven't even reached 30. And there was, bro, you heard the chaos that happened last night, right? There was 10,000 people outside. Couldn't get in.
I heard they tried to rush the doors and everything, bro.
10,000 people could not get inside. Let me save my shot. Carry on, bro. I'm gonna drop my shot. No, I told you to carry on.
Alicia Keys performed.
That song hits different now, you know. It hits different now. Like, it's in the pantheons of anthems, bro. Like, we have Talking the Hardest. That's our national anthem over here. Shout out to my Hollow Man gigs. But we don't have a song talking about London that's like, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the next challenge for someone, is to make a song with London in the title that we can all just, you know, in arms be like, all right, cool, let's go.
North, south, east, west.
Just you know what I'm saying? We just combined, and that's the thing. Because I remember that, you know, at the time when it dropped on, because that's from Blueprint 3, that was one of the lead singles, and it was doing the rounds, and it was his first #1 as a solo artist, and it was just doing rounds. And then after a while, all of a sudden, everyone became a thug, and they're like, oh yeah, nah, this sounds corny, and it's too polished, and it's too refined. And then during the Knicks' run to the championship, it caught a second win.
Yes.
And then it just started popping off again. And it's like, you can't not perform that song. That song's so big. I think I've seen Hove perform that over here, I want to say, when he did the tour with Beyonce, on the Run tour.
Right.
I want to say he performed that over here. It's such a big song that people just sing it. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's an anthem. And the fact remains is that it's like Christmas, isn't it? The Christmas song, around Christmas, the Christmas songs come out. Around certain festivities, you're gonna have certain songs that that resonate and represent the actual time. Do you know what I mean? I feel like Hove caught a moment of, as you said, he got #1. It was his first #1 with that record, which is surprising. But regardless, it was definitely it's to this day now an anthem. I'm not sure if it was the same day. Was it the same day Fat Joe and
no, that was last night or this morning, should I say?
So they performed that. He performed that a couple of times over the weekend. Then that makes sense.
Because it's just a big anthem.
That's it. So on the first night he performed it without Alicia Keys.
Yeah, I believe so.
And then he performed it with.
I think he performed it second night. I think he performed it second night with her.
How beautiful was Blue Ivy performing with him, playing the piano on stage, to feeling it?
It's like, it's cool to have your kids be a part of your whatever you're doing that's publicly gonna be seen. You know what I mean? Obviously in a positive note, but you know, it's funny because shout to the boys in them, because we did speak about that on the pod, right? In regards to like You know what I mean? We did speak
Big up
about
the
that.
man
It
them
was
from the empty. Big up the man them from the empty podcast, man. Big yourself up.
all
Thanks for having
6
us.
of them on the
Yeah.
empty podcast. All 6 of them. Don't forget the 6. Yeah, the 5 plus 1. Shout out to them, man. They're great guys,
Yeah.
man. We'll return the favor real soon.
Definitely.
Yeah, we was talking about like Northwest and how we saw her in a certain atmosphere environment that was just like, well, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's like seeing Blue Ivy on a big stage in a controlled environment. She's on the stage with her dad.
Oh,
she
man,
has a clear reason to be there. She's not just there because it's her dad. She's there because she's actually contributing to the show.
No word of a lie, Frex. I got emotional, bro. No word of a lie. Because she looks like him, and she's super talented, and she's beautiful as well. She's beautiful. Like they've produced some beautiful children, and it's back to that again, as you said, back to that conversation about protecting your children in this industry.
Yeah.
It's good to see, because obviously if you're born and one day you realize that your mum is Beyonce and your dad's Jay-Z, what else obviously you're going to be on stage with them at some point in time during your life. So no, but it was beautiful, her playing the piano to feeling it. It was a great moment.
And
I love to see it.
You know, Mecca, that was the first time Jay-Z and Mecca have performed.
Really?
That's the first time they performed it ever.
Damn.
So think about it. Yeah, take that into consideration. That's the first time they performed together, and it was on this night. And now you know what, I'm gonna wait on my shout outs, man. Carry on, bro.
Have we covered most of day one? Because we're gonna move.
Yeah, so day one was dedicated to Reasonable Doubt. So he did the whole catalog, from my understanding, and with some things filtered in there because it's Jay-Z. Jay-Z's got, Jay-Z's got 13 solo studio albums, so he's got material. You know what I'm saying? So night one was dedicated to Reasonable Doubt. Night one's foundation was Reasonable Doubt, and then he built the house up on top of that for night one. But that was Reasonable Doubt.
I do like the stage settings and how they set it all up with obviously he still kept the band, but he also had a big screen above his head, and so they had like different illustrations throughout the night. Sometimes it was just him or his guest, and then other illustrations of what he was obviously the journey he was taking you on, and it looked amazing, man. Looked set up. It looked
my
like a great
only
setup,
critique of night one,
it
was part of my prediction, and I got this one wrong, so I can hold my hands up and say I got it wrong. But my only bro, let me get this blue book in the background, man, because you must be thinking I'm playing games out here, brother. You know what team I ride for. I was hoping my female goat was gonna pop out, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I thought Fox and when he was doing he did show pictures of her in the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my gosh, is my listen, bro, I had the biggest crush on Foxy.
Does Foxy still perform? Does she perform anyway?
Because remember, she had the little situation with her ear, right?
Right.
She had the situation with her ear.
Right.
She's spoken about it like publicly.
Yeah.
Told Jay, and Jay was like, yeah, we're gonna get that fixed.
Yeah.
She said something like he didn't even ask how much, or she was just like, yeah, we're gonna get that fixed. So I don't know if she could still perform because of that. I don't know, but I was hoping she was gonna pop out because the Black Album, one he did when he was doing the retirement Black Album thing show at Madison Square Garden. She came out and I was like, Lord have mercy. But shout out to Foxy Rad each and every time. So that's night one.
Night two.
Legendary.
The deep cuts. Night two. Listen.
Blueprint.
The blueprint. Now, let's just keep it 1,000. Wow. Yeah.
Talk about it.
I woke up.
Woke up this morning.
Check the timeline. Renegade. And I've only seen him perform Renegade once online because he did it at some, I can't remember where it was.
So it was a rooftop thing, right?
A rooftop thing. That's it.
It was for MTV.
There you go.
I know you talk about it. It was a rooftop thing. And it was just when the album, bro, wow. Because don't forget, Blueprint and that very unfortunate historical event that took place on 9/11
9/11.
are forever gonna be like this, bro.
Uh-huh.
Synonymous with each other. But you're right. You're
100%.
right. It was on a rooftop with Eminem. It was for some MTV thing. I remember that performance. But that's the only time I've seen M perform live.
Yes.
In regards to with Jay-Z, I've seen him other times, like the Up in
Yeah.
Smoke tour, that DVD that was making the rounds and that. But
Uh-huh.
yeah, as far as memory serves, that's recently. That's the first time I've seen, unless it was something with 50 Cent. Yeah, I mean.
I didn't actually realize that Eminem produced that record.
Yeah. So he had that's the cheat code. It was for him and Royce.
Right.
So when people go, oh yeah, again, we don't perform this record anymore. But the one way goes, yeah, it murdered you on your own ish. We don't perform that no more.
Yeah.
Peace to the nation. But
I'm still conflicted with both of the lyrics and what is my favorite. Sometimes I listen to Renegade and it's M. Sometimes I listen to Renegade and I'm like raw, but it's the way that Back to the War, Ashy Knuckles, those bars like resonated with me more than some of M's bars, because M has a different. Not forget his flow and his cadence and the way that he puts his lines together. It's what he talks about as well. Is a lot.
I'm babysitting your kids better than you are, but I'm the one that's like, yeah. He goes on a little like, oh,
yeah.
If I'm gonna talk my ish, I should do it one of the biggest rappers.
It's prime M, man. That's prime M.
It's
prime M, man.
M did his thing on there, and like, even if you want to go, M killed Jay on that. That's your perspective. I'm not mad at it, because there are days I'm like, whew, that Caucasian boy, he pulled up. Like, I don't even know. This is no disrespect to M, but I don't know if I don't know if current M has that in his locker.
What's that?
You know what I mean? That renegade type.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's prime. This was prime M. At this point in that era, M was he was at his optimum. He was at his optimum. Do you know what? And you know what this conversation brings me back to is the conversation we had on the with the man them on the Empty podcast. We talked about the era that Jay was in and who was surrounding him at the time.
Hyenas, bro. Absolute hyenas.
Let's deep. We got to deep. Who's got it? And it's a testament to Jay. To obviously, when I hear Renegade and I hear Jay's second verse, I know Jay heard M. And was like, okay, I'm gonna have to serve up, man, on the second one. On the second verse, I gotta serve man up.
And remember, this is all from not writing your verses down, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm just saying.
So,
I'm just saying. Hey, whoever your goat is, that's fine. Your goat can be the same, eat from the same grass as my goat. You could be the same shed as my goat. All I'm just saying is, my goat just goes.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. And just goes in the. Yeah, I mean, now maybe he might have done another take. He might be like, "Oh, is that what the Caucasian boys come with?" Yeah, now let me go back in the booth. But that's how my goal operates. But seeing, bro, again, unless your name is 50 Cent or Dr. Dre, when are you seeing Eminem outside?
Yes.
This is the important look. This is the importance of this album, The Blueprint. Man, I feel like I should go get it. This is what we talking about, bro? Hold up, wait a minute. Come on, brother. This is the importance of this album, bro. You see this album here, yeah? This album had Eminem come outside. Bro. Understand, people, many great artists have classic albums. I believe so. I believe the best of the best have at least one classic album in their catalog, minimum.
Yep.
If you're lucky, you go on a Kanye West run from College Dropout all the way up to say My Dark Twisted Fantasy. Michael Jackson had his run. Very few artists have those runs, but the best of the best, or those that are classed the best of their class, have at least one classic album, minimum, in their catalog.
I can remember when Blueprint come out on that day. But I also remember the era, the time when I was driving around with my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Craig from Edmonton, man, them stand up. And I was sitting in a car with him while he was doing his moves, and we had the Blueprint back to back. We just played it back to back. This is when you had one album, bro. This ain't this new age where you've just got a plethora of selection of hip hop. This is when the hip hop album came out and the whole year was up. And so, like, listening to his movement, one of my favorite bars of the Blueprint is when he said, niggas say Jay can't come back home. You know when I heard that?
When I was back home.
I'm comfortable, dog. Bro, like, as a kid listening to that, going, like, how does he do that? Like, bro, man is saying I can't come back home. How dare you, bro? I heard that when I was back home, bro.
I was
like
home
Jay,
having toast and brother.
Jay just has like those definitive lines that just, once he says them, they just go off into the ether, and they sit there. And every year you come back and you reflect on those bars. You go, what's going on, man?
Now you know us guys. We know who we are. We're self-proclaimed Hovengers. Hove is not above criticism right here, though. Okay,
no.
So let's just get that clear. Now on this album, bro, I'm gonna ask you, because I'm not gonna lie to you. He performed this song over the weekend, and it hit different. You know that whole Jovito thing, bro. There was a time I was like, "Yo, if this wasn't on the album, this would be a double classic." I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Performed that, I was like, "Hola, Jovito! I'm moving like my name's Bad Bunny now. I say it in Spanish, live in Spanish. Oliver, hola, Jovito! Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Yeah. I can't lie.
He didn't miss a step with that album. That album, literally, he put it on, and you go and it takes you to the end, and then he's got the two bonuses at the end. Like, it's just like, it's crazy, bro. It goes off. It goes off, man. Like, it's an incredible piece of work, and I'm just so happy that when it came out, it got the recognition it did.
We had some London representation in the house. We had my Slick Rick the Ruler come out for the Rulers.
Let's talk about it.
Hey,
bro, that chain was bigger than him, bro.
Brother,
what was he wearing, bro? You know, Slick Rick's always got the jewels. He's always got the jewels, but this one,
Santana. Yeah, that
I was like, yo, Bridget, like, what?
That probably weighed the same as a baby elephant, bro. That was crazy. I'm like, yo, he's there. Shout to man like Gigs, the Ari Gigs. We saw you backstage and that. It's okay, sir.
Calm.
Hey,
say nothing.
I see. What's the Jay-Z line? And God did. I see a little hole in Gigs. Listen.
Yeah. That's right.
Hey, Gigs. It's the landlord, Gigs, bro. You know what, Gigs? I just want to say, big you up, bro. Because Gigs, you know what? You've had an illustrious career. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, even in your wildest dreams, you thought you'd get a shout out from Jay-Z. One. No. And if you're a rapper, an MC, Jay-Z has to be, I'm not saying he has to be your number one in your top 10, but he has to be in your top 10. If you're a rapper. Yeah. And then you're like, I saw you at the Rock Nation brunch one time. I was meant to go, but I was trying to hook my boy Heights up. And I was like, yo, if Morgan can't roll, I ain't going. So I just fell back. And then JoJo wanted to roll. I was like, nah, we can't. We definitely, if even if they said Heights can roll, but JoJo can't roll, the two of us still can't go. We're like the Locks. We keep it, you know. And now seeing backstage with Khaled and Swiss and all that, I'm like, big up Gigs, Hollow, man.
That's dope.
So, and then Pharrell came out as well, right? That was Pharrell Pharrell, Nas, and Slick Rick.
Right. Speaking of Pharrell, check this.
Make some noise for your own. If y'all know him to be the giant that I know him to be. They poked the bear and then the bear cut his hair and now he got on his helmet. He got on his helmet and he get ready to go to work. I hope you kill all the niggas.
Don't want peace. I want problems always.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yo, this is the same guy that gave us happy. I just want to let you know, yeah? This is the same guy that gave us happy, yeah? Because I'm so happy to know your feet and do what you gotta do, yeah? This is the guy that gave us a documentary autobiography about himself in the form of Lego. Pharrell's a happy guy. Pharrell's a very nice guy. But that Pharrell on stage, I know who that is, bro.
Just in case you didn't hear what he said.
Run it back. Run it back, please, brother. I beg you, sorry. I don't know who's
going for your own. Y'all know him to be the giant that I know him to be. They poked the bear and then the bear cut his hair and now he got on his helmet. He got on his helmet and he get ready to go to work. I hope you kill all the niggas.
My value is my self-value. Will you look at dirty money and go suck out your money?
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
I hope you kill all of them. Brother, all of them. And he said, and then he said, you know what I'm talking about.
Man didn't even say spare one of them. He said all of them. Plural. Plural. All of them.
I was like, Ralph, Pharrell, you're on smoke tonight, brother.
Pharrell, you need to stop hanging around Pusha T and them man there, bro. I know them man are your boys, your day ones. Yeah, you gotta relax. You gotta relax.
My God. Oh my
I do not recognize that guy on the stage. That's not the same guy that had me singing happy. Ain't no way.
That's crazy. Did they perform the third night or the second?
Pharrell popped out both nights.
And clips came out third night.
Came out third night.
Right. Okay. Well, that's easy. There's a segue. Night number 3. They called it extra innings. And you had 2 nights, which was the creme de la creme, music-wise, classics, 2 classic albums, two classic eras. What's there left to do? What's there left for Jay to do? It's all right.
We smoking that la la la. hey. We jumped a moment in night 1 when Bleak came out to perform Coming of Age, and then they did Coming of Age Part 2. They just seemed to see that, bro. Hov said that's what loyalty looks like. And you know what, bro? It's a little, it might just went over people's heads, or it might just be like a throwaway thing to some people. But I'm like, he ain't lying, bro. Like,
he ain't lying.
He told Bleak, stop doing this foolishness and roll with me, and we're going to get you out the hood.
That's
and
right.
Bleak has been 10 toes down for Jay-Z since then, bro. Yep. He has never folded.
He's never folded.
Jay-Z. Never.
100%.
Like
100%.
He's not in the same tax bracket as Jay-Z, but guess what? He can contact Jay-Z quicker than anyone else can.
That's right.
Bleak you cannot play with Jay-Z's name around Bleak. You better do it around someone else. You better go speak to Dame and them.
And if you're Bleak, you've grown up with Jay, and Bleak has always mentioned Jay growing up with him in Marcy. His parents, their parents know each other. Sisters are close. Blah blah blah. You could easily just lean on that and go, "Well, I'm not even gonna." Do you know what I mean? He's always there, but he's always, as you said, he's always been loyal to Jay, and he's always stood 10 toes down for him. Even in conversations, he's always on point. He's never had, even if he's felt some type of way behind the scenes, because obviously when you're that close to somebody, you are gonna have little schisms. That's just natural. But outside, when it's time to come outside, listen, that's the big homie. Bro. That's it. Simple as that.
You don't think the Elon Musks and the Jeff Bezoses of the world would love to have a Memphis Bleak in their camp.
Yeah.
Someone who just keeps it real with them and who's been with them from day one and isn't there to be like, oh, I'm just trying to see if you could break me on some bread or nothing like that.
Yeah.
And Jay just put him in a position where it's like, yo, I've got this next thing I'm doing. You deal with that. That's all you run that, aka do say. And yeah, big him up, man. But yeah, let's go. It's night free, bro.
Night free, brother. Usher.
Again, another one who's got a residency in Vegas.
Yeah. Usher turns up. Rihanna. Oh my God. Rihanna is, I think every time I see her, like the more kids she has is the better she gets. Like I don't want to be disrespectful on the pod.
So we won't.
So
shout to Rihanna.
No, but your missus is buff, bro.
Yeah, she's buff. No, I think ASAP would appreciate that. She's
buff, bruv. Oh my God. She just filled out those. What did she wear? She had some leather. She had some leather, brown leather with the belt. I was like, oh my
bad. I don't know why I did that tongue reaction. Sorry, my bad. She had the leather. Sorry, bro. That was crazy.
Man's mouth started watering.
Bro, my tongue started doing gymnastics in my mouth, bro. Bro, this thing's got to control itself, bro. Yo, Rihanna came out in the leathers. Looking like she's straight out of Wakanda.
Looking like a bad bee, man.
And I'm like, man, Rocky, there's a guy who punches the wall every time he sees you two together. But you know what, Rocky? You did the right thing, sir.
You did the right
thing, bro.
Man.
Bro, Rihanna.
Amazing.
And then Hov was like, so Rihanna did Run This Town, the hook on that.
That's right.
And then she did Bees Better Have My Money. And the women, you just heard the women singing like they were in church. And then Rihanna goes, I missed this. Because this is the first time we've seen Rihanna on stage since the Super Bowl.
That's right.
And the Super Bowl, that was, I want to say 2024.
Yep.
This year's Benito. Last year was Kendrick. I want to say, or in 2026. Yeah, probably 04, I think. Was the last time we see her on stage. Because remember, she was pregnant as well, right?
Yeah.
And we was like, oh my gosh, bring her down. She's too high in the air. A big bang, like, bring her down, please. Bring her down. Rihanna did her thing, bro. And then, bro, all right. Can I let you know a little secret, yeah?
Go for it, man.
So I saw a tweet which said Jeezy's Sunday night residency has been cancelled. So if you went to go buy a ticket, that night showed cancelled. I was like, Jeezy's popping out. Guess who's back? Still smell of blowing my crows like Krispy Kreme. I was cooking them up, brother. There's something about that Go Crazy by Jeezy when you hear that drum roll.
Crazy.
And the horns.
And he had the snowman outfit on. And you know, bro, seen it all for me. Seen it all for me, man. Seen it all for me is
it's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair. And it's a stat where Jeezy's probably got the most features with Jay-Z. Like Jeezy's got more features with Jay-Z than Biggie has. I think after Jeezy might be Pusha T.
Yeah.
It's either him or Kanye.
Could well be.
I mentioned a certain name. Should we just talk about this real quick?
Without your mouth dribbling, cool.
No. Not this, because we're talking about man them, so that ain't gonna happen.
Whoa, okay, say that.
Yeah. We don't do them thing around here. All right, cool. Okay, so, all right, bro. We need to talk about the what could have been, right? Because Jay-Z performed on both nights, Church in the Wild, if I'm not mistaken. But on night 3, third innings, the go home show, whatever you want to call it, legacy, that's what I look at it as.
Yeah.
He performed Click, So Appalled, Run This Town, Brothers in Paris was gonna get performed regardless. I think he did that all 3 nights because that's
Yeah.
You
So
know,
turn up. Yeah, we turning up to that.
yeah, No Church in the Wall, Welcome to the Jungle.
Wow, bro, did that. Oh, what? Are you mad? Welcome to the jungle, huh? Welcome to the jungle, huh?
And the thing is,
who's
people,
that? Swiss.
That's Swiss,
Who's
yeah.
that?
Yeah, that's Swiss. And the thing is, people like Jay-Z was rapping songs, but he was mashing them up with beats from his other songs. So like Drunk in Love with Beyonce, he was doing that over Tom Ford.
I saw that.
And then he was doing there was something else where he did it and he brought in a next beat, man, and he was just sounding sick.
He did some mix.
It just makes you think, bro, man. If Kanye was not the Kanye that look, I saw people online going like, oh, he should have brought out Kanye and all that. I'm like, you lot don't have no standards. You just confirmed to me, you lot don't have no standards when it comes to a good time. Because a man can't say disrespectful things to your kids.
Yeah, it's long.
And you're like, yeah, but he can still welcome to the party, surely. Like,
yeah, don't work like that.
Kids. It don't work like that, bro. Like don't your kids, like you gotta be sacred over certain things in your life. That's your people's, your relationship, your wife, your kids.
That's right.
Nothing's above your kids, bro. And for the people that was calling for, oh, but Kanye would have been so nice if Kanye was there. You lot let me know you don't have no standards. Like, and you lot are willing to let anything slide for a good time. Like, you can't disrespect my mumsy and then be like, oh, yes, your mum's 60th birthday. She's invited me. Can I pull up? No, you can't, bro. You disrespect my mum.
You can't. No, you can't.
You can't disrespect man's kids and feel like he can come out on stage.
But this is the integrity of some people, bro. That's the thing about it. Some people don't have no flipping morals or integrity. So at the end of the day, now they're just thinking that everything's cool. Oh, it's all right. No worries. You could do that. You could say that. What?
Some days have gone by.
You mad?
He told you when I'm in the room, they shrink. He told you that back in Philly.
Yep.
There was no way on God's green earth Kanye West was walking out on that stage. And it's a damn shame.
Yeah.
But I respect it because you got to have integrity in 2026. As a man, as a woman, you got to have integrity, especially when it comes around your kids, man. Like, no one should be playing around your kids. Like no
people
one.
People just take things way too far. Like I'm sure there's things that Jay would understand at a certain point. And then beyond that, now I don't know how you're sitting there thinking that he can forgive you for that. I don't understand. Like, there's just certain things there's no comeback from. It's as simple as that. Guess what? You can't be around me. Guess what? There's no way me and you are standing on stage together. It's like people ask me to this day, do you think that Kendrick and Drake will ever talk again? No, bro. Like, certain things, too many things have been said. Like, if me and you, Frex, have an argument, I know, you know what, what I'm thinking in my head is not something he's gonna like, and then that comes to that. Then that goes to a point where it's like, do you know what? Is this person even really my friend? Is this person really? When you start having to question people around you, and at our big age, then it's over, bro. It's done. Like we were 20 years old and been around people, and they've said this and that, and we thought, all right, cool, we'll let that go, and then 20 years later, that same thing that was said, you're not letting it go because there's just certain things, certain boundaries, bro.
You know, the internet again is trying its best to prove it's a real place, but this weekend clearly squashed that like an ant under a boot. And people are like, oh yeah, well, how can he not bring out Kanye, but he can bring out Nas after what he said about Nas with a condom in the baby seat? Or how can Nas come out on stage with Jay-Z after? And it's like, you see, you lot like to try and push a square peg into a round hole. It doesn't work.
That's right.
For one, Jay-Z apologized for that. But for two, which is very important, that was said in the heat of a battle.
That's right.
And he identified, I should not have said that.
Yeah.
And I am wrong. And
that's right.
In the heat of the battle where the gloves are off. We're not condoning it.
No,
we're just saying the environment and the scenario is different when you're in the heat of a battle competing against the guy that they're always saying, you're number one, you're number two. Who's the greatest MCs? Biggie, Jay-Z, and Nas.
Mm-hmm.
One of those guys isn't here with us. God bless the dead. So now they're like, the crown's up for the taking, and they're like, we're putting it on that guy, and you're like, well, hold on, wait a minute. I'm just as dope, if not doper than him. That's what I'm thinking in my head. So still, iron sharpens iron, still sharpens steel, bro. He's like, well, cool. They had a little subs, and then it was like, cool. Let me drop Takeover to let this guy know I'm done playing around. Again, we don't perform that no more. But let me drop Takeover to let this guy know I'm tired of doing this little dance with you with the indirects and the subs. That's
the thing about
situation.
Yeah, that's true.
But
the thing about
over here,
yeah,
Morgs, this situation over here is different because you just jumped out on Twitter and said to the world, Jay-Z and Beyonce's kids are special needs kids. He used the R word.
Bro, like, what are we doing, bro? But Freckles, like, I know we've had many back and forths on the podcast about Kanye West, many back and forths, and even before that was said, I had enough of the rhetoric from Kanye West.
You did.
Because it was like, for me, and maybe at the time I was just angry, so I couldn't articulate myself properly for it to come across in a way that it needed to be. But long and short of it, what I was trying to say is, someone like that around us will just get punched in the face. That's just the long and short of it. Men are just gonna get moved to. Like, you're not above getting moved to. Like, no one is above getting moved to. And it's not about a bad boy thing, a rude boy thing. It's a principle thing. If you talk about my kids, this is a wrap. If I see you, it's on. And and the thing about it is, with me, I'm not a confrontational person or an aggressive person. And I'm not a person who, I would just Jedi you. You say something about I Jedi you. I write it down on a piece of paper. And then one day we'll be outside, because God is blessed. God will just deliver certain things to you. And when we're outside and you just get punched in your face out of nowhere, then you go, oh, raw. Then that's when we go, cool, hold that and stay in your lane. Because children especially are off limits, bruv. It's off limits.
And they can't defend themselves, bruv. Here's the thing, bro. Children don't ask to be born. First and foremost, children do not ask to be born. So when they're born, we have to protect them at all costs. And the second thing is, they can't defend themselves, bro. What's Blue Ivy gonna look like sending a tweet or whatever, or making a IG live going at Kanye West? It's stupid. And Kanye should know better, because Kanye's a guy with kids.
Yeah, that's right.
And if Jay-Z was spiteful, Jay-Z could easily switch it around and go, yo, Ray J could be the fuck. Anyway, right. So, bro, so let's skip on to, anyway, what could have been? Like, we could have had that. That would have been a dope moment.
Yeah. It would have been.
Someone messed that up for us, so we keep it moving. Usher comes out, he does sings Heart of the City, then he does a version of Throwback, and then Jay rhymes over Throwback's beat. Shout out to Just Blaze with On the Run. Pharrell comes out, does Excuse Me Miss, does Allure. But Allure hits different, you know. Allure is one of them slept on Neptune's Jay-Z collaboration. It's like,
bro, you know what? Another thing before you continue, sorry to interrupt you.
No, go ahead, bro.
Like every time you go down every time you now reflect on the bars that Jay-Z created back in the day, why are they just even more potent today as we exist? Like, how, like, his writing abilities is so heavy, is so grounded in truth, that 30 years later you go back and you go, oh my God, like this is just real bars. And this is when Jay-Z went on had an interview and he was talking about them need to grow up, and need to talk about stuff that they do. Jay-Z's always been that's why I one of the things that I logged as an MC when I started to MC, one, I wanted to do it in my own accent, because I wanted to be authentic.
Mhm.
2, I wanted to be real to me. I didn't want to be the artist that just talks about shooting and all of that, just to sound like I'm somebody. I always kept it thorough, and I always had the bars, and I always had the takes that I needed. But I always wanted to be able to say, you know what, when I look back and I hear myself 5, 10, 15 years down the line, I can look at that person and go, that's where he was at that time, and he was telling the truth. That's it. That's all it could. That's all you can do. Remember in the what was that the Black album, the video, the show that came out, and behind the scenes he was talking to another MC, and he was like, you don't need to talk about guns and that. He was telling me, he was telling Hove, but that's what they want to hear, and this and that, and where.
That's not your truth though.
That's not your truth, brother. Like, live in your truth.
Yeah,
man.
So Tiana Taylor came out. She did Can't Knock the Hustle. Then we had Beyonce come out again to Drunk in Love, but then Jay-Z rapped his verse, mixed it in with Tom Ford, and that sounded dope. And then when he goes, Can't Knock the Hustle, it goes screaming at the sunroof, money ain't a thing, and then he would carry on rhyming, but money ain't a thing beat would come underneath. That was sick. Jermaine Dupri came out to perform that. That was dope.
Bruv, dope. Shout out to Jermaine.
Shout out to Jermaine. Swiss Beats popped out. They did a DMX
tribute. Come on.
And then they gave us on to the next. Then we had Clips come out and do Grinding. Listen. The next Clips album, I'm predicting next year, a new Clips album, Jay-Z's on it. And then Fat Joe and Jada came out.
Yeah. Big 'em up.
I got 100 guns. Hey, all right.
Why was it Ja Rule there?
Residency in Vegas, bro.
Right.
Well, my name Vegas making that P.
Right.
This isn't a diss or anything like that. This is just a case of, you see the difference?
Mm-hmm.
Joe came out, he had a backing track, right? So he's rapping over himself.
Mm-hmm.
Jay-Z whole night is just the instrumental rapping. And I'm like, yo, I don't go to shows for glorified karaoke, bro. I need to hear, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z's with a live band.
Yeah.
Shout out to Guru with the scratches and that. And it's just Jay-Z, no backing track, man. It's just him. You might hear a little ad-lib here and there from a song, and I think that just helps for him to just know the point in the song that he's in. But there's no backing track, man. And that's no shade at Fat Joe, because obviously he's coming out there on a whim, like, oh, yo, let's do this. So, but like, I just like it when MCs are just performing their vocals, and then the backing track is just the instrumental, no glorified karaoke. But they came out, did their thing, and yeah, man, Jay-Z had fireworks going off at 3 a.m. in New York City, bro.
Crazy.
The thing didn't end till 3 a.m. I think Mama was trying to take it back to the tunnel days or something. But yo, hey, bro.
Yo, bro.
Fire.
Bro, fire. I see LeBron there. I see some. I see some.
Chappelle was there.
Chappelle turned up. There was some
Chappelle was in Vegas the night before with Usher. You seen that video clip, right?
Yeah.
That's hilarious, bro. Chappelle there. That is funny, man. Chappelle, I don't know if there's a place Chappelle can't go, you know.
Nah, but bro, come on, man. He's him.
Man, you know what? Let me get to my shout out, bro.
Go for it.
This thing up. I just want to shout out to hip hop. I want to shout out to hip hop because hip hop has stood the test of time. We recently celebrated the 50th anniversary of hip hop, and to think that Jay-Z's album is 20 years, hip hop is 20 years Jay-Z's album senior. And we have just seen one man celebrate an album that is 30 years old. And we didn't even touch on the merchandise, the pop-up, or the curated playlists that are happening. All these things that are happening. Like, this album feels like it's a brand new album with the best rollout ever, and it's 30 years old.
30 years.
You can't. It rubber stamped to me this weekend. Hip hop rubber stamped to me that hip hop is never going to die. because those of us that grew up in hip hop when we had to go and physically buy albums,
Yeah.
we will never let this culture we love and this rap music genre that we love die. And
Facts.
to Sean Corey Carter, sir, I don't argue with anyone anymore about who's their GOAT compared to my GOAT, this, that, and the third, yada, yada, yada. What I will say is this, man. Jay-Z, look, man, I've been outside at the peak of your career, bro. I've seen many twists and turns. I've seen all the challenges that tried to dethrone you. And a lot of them ain't with us today in regards to like they're doing other jobs or they're behind the scenes or whatever. There's only a small few that are cut from the same cloth as you, bro. Two of them came out over the weekend. Well, no, 4 or 5, 6. A couple came out. Let's just say that. And I just want to say the fact that you are at an age where this genre of music likes to say, put the microphone down, sir, and just ride off into the sunset. But if it's rock music, they want you to keep going until you're in a wheelchair. The fact that you came out there and showed the professionalism, the care, and the care and love for the art, man. Reasonable Doubt, 30 years.
25 years blueprint.
September 11th. That's going to always be remembered for that day, man. And it's just like we're in 2026. You've got a packed out arena, and then you have 10,000 people strong outside.
Crazy.
That he didn't want an Astro World situation. He's like, yo, we got to sort this out, bro. Because that thing that happened with Travis was a travesty. And it just showed you, this weekend, people showed you there's the internet and then there's a real place, which is outside.
Thank you. Because this weekend, the weekend just gone, dispelled all of the narratives that the internet wanted to spill. All of the narratives that the internet wanted to talk on Jay-Z's name. He's washed, he's retired, he's done, he's finished, he's irrelevant, he's not this, he's not that, he's not that. Dispelled it all. Bro, it was a clear reminder of who's still running this thing right now. 30 years later, there's still this guy running the thing, bruv. Bro, we had Iceman 2-3, what was that, a month ago? No one, bro. I said, and this is when I talk my truth. I don't want to come across like I'm her or insignificant or I'm downplaying things.
We're not here for that. We're here to celebrate something that we just witnessed. We'll leave that for another day.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We'll invite a certain someone to have a proper conversation about it, like breaking down things. We're here to celebrate.
That's right.
One of, not rappers, one of the greatest artists to ever put lyrics, beat to wax, pressed, and shipped and sold to the people. Jay-Z, for a 7-year run, dropped an album every year without fail.
7 summers.
Year, 7 straight summers. Critics might not admit it, but nobody in rap did it quite like I did it. If you did it, I done it before you. If you had it, I got mad at it. I don't want it no more. That's my guy who I'll put in the ring against anyone.
That's
even
my
at his
rapper.
current age right now. That's the guy I grew up on. That's the guy who told me about. He cut his hair.
He's got an album coming. He's got an album coming. Let's just keep it real. Let's just keep it 1,000. Something's coming. Something's coming. We got something coming, and I can't wait. I'm ready. Whenever it drops, I'm ready. I might even take the day off. You know, like that. I might just take the day off, bruv. It's a wrap. It's a Riz app, bro. It's a Riz app. Well, listen. Whether you believe Jay-Z is the greatest rapper,
I'm done.
Game
over. Game over.
Listen. Listen.
Over. I'm done. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Drizzy Freckles. I want to say good night. You could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. Morgan Cornelius Heights, Drizzy Freckles. Hey, thank you. You're far too kind. I'm out. Good night.
Hey,
Books, over to you, sir.
Whether you believe Jay-Z is the greatest rapper ever or not, one thing is definitely we cannot deny. 3 nights in New York reminded everybody why his name continues to sit at the top of these conversations. It wasn't just nostalgia, it was a showcase of longevity, confidence, and craftsmanship. The debate over the goal will never end, but performances like this reminds us exactly why Jay-Z is a part of it. Ladies and gentlemen, I've been Morgan Heights. That's been Drizzy Saka Freckles. And we'll see you next time, people. Like, share, and subscribe. We out. Peace.